If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll let the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to be loved. Only for the night. If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll let the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to be loved. You know it, I know it, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, I know it, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, I know it, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, I know it, you know it, for Sunday. You know it,
And we welcome you to iSNF here at Dover Motor Speedway for the running of the first State 200, live right here on JCTV. I'm Joshua Coppernoll. I'm joined by Cody McCorkle. Cody, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Excited here for a good race.
And it should be a good one tonight. This is race number 2 of the season. Race 1 was last week, the Daytona 500. It was on a different broadcasting network. We were not able to do it as I had some other commitments I was doing that day. So, wasn't here, but we are going to be here for the season right here on JCTV for the iSNF Cup Series. And practice is over. Drivers are qualifying. And right now, we are currently watching number 24 of James Bowles. Looks like Taylor Butcher Benjamin, top of the board so far. Angel Hernandez, P2. Still early in qualifying, and a lot of drivers still to qualify. Davey Hendricks goes top of the board. Sartaj Man. Been a long time since we've seen him on JCTV. I know he is fast, though. And I fully expect to see Sartaj Man running up front by the end of this one. As Man is coming out of turn 4, going to start his qualifying lap time. We'll see where he jumps up to once he gets around the track. Again, this is just lap number 1 for Sartaj Man. David Hendricks still top of the board. .22.79 is what drivers are chasing. Sartaj Man goes 4th quick. Mark Frimpong actually top of the board. Frimpong, another one of the drivers that it's been a while since we've seen on JCTV. I believe teammates with Sartaj Man. And Frimpong gonna stay top of the board. And actually sliding afterwards. Doesn't need those tires anymore. Will Bussier. 4th quick for Bussier. Got Chris Otto coming across the line. I believe his time has started now, so Chris Otto still without a time on the board. Come through 3 and 4. Chris Otto jumps up to P12. Mark Frimpong still top of the board, a 22.75. As qualifying is coming to a close here pretty quickly. Let's see if we can get any more drivers on track. Christian Delgado. P15 at the moment. And, well, checkered flag is out for qualifying. And all right, let's go ahead and take a look at their starting lineup. And starting on the pole, it is going to be Mark Frimpong with Davey Hendricks starting second. Wesley Riddle going to start in third. Will Basir starts fourth. Sartaj Mann in fifth. Taylor Butcher Benjamin in sixth. Angel Hernandez seventh. Justin Barkley will start eighth. Joshua Grasso in ninth. McGill Rangel starts 10th. Eduardo Munez Jr. in 11th. Chris Otto will start 12th. 13th, Jeff Wimmer. Melissa Sharp, 14th. Christian Delgado, 15th. Craig Lautenslager in 16th. Zach Phillips in 17th. James Bowles in 18th. Maddie Forns in 19th. Tony Frey will start 20th. 21st, Charles Robertson. 22nd, Christopher Bishop. Joey Maines, 23rd. Jacob Treat, 24th. 25th, Philip Manzo. Emily Urias in 26th. Brian Chu, 27th. Eugene Thorne, 28th. Eric Jorgensen in 29th. Mike Iskandar in 30th. Steven Sear in 31st. Rhea Ferris starts 32nd. Larry Fairman, 33rd. John Hopley, 34th. Alan Bergen, 35th. Danny Solo, 36th. Michael Haflidison, 37th. Jacob Dudai, 38th. Mark Gonzalez, 39th. Michael Giberson, 40th. Jimmy Johnson, 41st. Michael Gervey, 42nd. And Bob Wyckoff, 43rd. And that is the starting lineup here for tonight's event in the first state 200. Let's actually quickly take a look at our championship standings. There we go. Charles Robertson has the points lead right now, 65 points. Chris Otto in second, and you just see the top drivers there in points. So we're
Charles starting about mid-pack. Of a way to go.
Got quite a ways to go in this race. 200 laps, 200 miles. So, I got a question for you, Cody. I'm putting you on the spot. Who's your pick to win tonight?
I'd have to go with probably Charles.
It's a good pick. I'm going to go, and you know these guys a little bit better than I do. I do have a few starts here in this series. But you know what? I'm going with, I'm not sure if he actually has a history here or not. But again, I do know him from another league. It's been maybe a couple of years even at this point. Currently the pole sitter, Mark Frimpong. He's my pick to win. Starting on the pole in that number 54 machine. I personally think that he's going to get it done. Stages tonight are going to be at lap 60 and lap 120. And our fuel mileage, about 50 to 60 laps. So these guys, if they want to try to make it that entire first stage, they're going to have to save or just totally expect to have to pit at some point during the first stage. But the pace car, it's getting ready to make its way to the safety of pit road. Frimpong and Hendricks, top two, going to lead us to the green flag. As they are off turn number 4. Inside the restart zone, waiting on the green. It's out. We're underway here at Dover, and there's already a wreck.
Oh, somebody spun the tires.
They're wrecking. Still a long time for a caution to come out. Now caution is finally waived.
Looked like Bussier spun the tires.
And everything is freaking out right now. But we're going to try to watch that again. And it starts. Looks like Craig Watson-Slogger might have been the first to go around. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, one of those restart things here. Once something happens, it's so easy to stack up.
So that immediately puts us under our first yellow. And it did not take long. Some drivers coming down pit road. Damage repair. Maybe topping off on fuel even. For some of these guys. Just get a little bit extra fuel inside their virtual race cars. So these guys, they get to collect their breaths for now and try again here in just a couple moments.
This could help them stretch it to the end of the stage too.
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to save a little bit of fuel here. I know that's when I was racing here, a few races I did, that is something that I made sure to do, is save, save, save when the cautions were out. And lights on the pace car are off. Looks like Frimpong wants the outside. Leader gets lane choice. And Wesley Riddle actually was able to make up a position on the start to get up to second place. So we got him re-racked and restacked. Mark Frimpong again on the front row, going to lead us to the green with Wesley Riddle. Davey Hendricks and Sartaj Mann. They are inside the restart zone. Green flag's back out. So we're back underway. Sartaj Mann gets clear push as Frimpong. Maybe a little bit of teammate games. Maybe not teammates inside this league. Frimpong is for JGR. Sartaj Mann for Penske. But I figured they're working together. They are getting single file. Able to complete a lap. Get that first green flag completed lap out of the way. Sartaj Mann, though, keeping Frimpong in check. And Wesley Riddle staying close as well. Kind of moves up a little bit there through 1 and 2.
Oh, wrecking on the back.
And yeah, we do have a yellow.
Saw the 51 slap the wall, going in the backstretch the time before. Not sure what happened here.
And I'm actually not entirely sure. Live timing is not even telling me what happened.
Looks like the 51 got into the 1.
Finally found it. It's Mike Iskander. I'm gonna rewind that one more time. See if we can get a different angle. Just a little bit of contact between the two. Nobody else really involved in that. But that is the reason for the yellow. Second one of the day so far.
Yeah, I don't know if the 51 got tight or if he just misjudged it there.
Hard to tell. But the lights on the pace car are out and they are lined up 2 by 2. It's going to be Frimpong and Mann on the front row. Taylor, Butcher, Benjamin. And Riddle lining up row number 2. Going to be 10 laps complete when they take the green flag. Long way to go still. Space car is in pit road. Entering the Echo Park restart zone. The green flag's back out. Underway
Restart.
once again. Some tire spinning in the background. Everybody's keeping it straight though.
It was a great start for the leader.
Oh yeah, incredible. Wesley Riddle side by side with, I believe that's Barkley. No, that's Hernandez actually. Barkley behind. They get it figured out. Hernandez clears Riddle. Will Bussier hits the wall. Got loose. Somehow they didn't wreck. Everybody stay straight. That was close. I noticed somebody else catching the wall a little bit behind.
I see a bunch of guys grabbing that wall there.
Christian
Well, the 12 got into
Delgado.
yeah. Delgado got the 16 there. Coming off 4.
Danny Solo currently.
Oh, they're wrecking on the front stretch.
Oh, there they go.
66 bounced off the wall. The Pilotier Sharp. Took Grosso with her.
Take a look at the replay. Oh my goodness. See that 66 car at the front end beat up.
Had some heavy damage.
Driver's coming down pit road. So as we are under caution once again, a lot of drivers down pit road. Still Mark Frimpong, the leader. So I believe field's going to double file once again. Indeed they are. Lights on the pace car are out. Front row, Mark Frimpong, Sartaj Man, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, P3, Angel Hernandez, P4, Wesley Riddle in 5th. That is top 5. 183 laps to go when they restart. Once again, stage 1 ends at lap 60. Stage 2 at the conclusion of lap 120. Pace car is in. And inside the restart zone, green flag. Once again, Frimpong on the loud pedal. How about this? Angel Hernandez gets a really good restart. Gonna stay side by side with Sartaj Man, who's gonna run him up the track a little bit, maybe a little bit of contact. Hernandez staying side by side out of turn number 4. How about this tight battle for second? They are still side by side. No one's giving an inch. Frimpong running away with it. Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Justin Barkley, they currently sit behind just watching these guys stay side by side as Hernandez finally gets clear of Man. Now Hernandez is going to see if he can run down Frimpong as well. This TBB makes a move to the inside. Oh, couple cars in the wall.
It's gonna be hard to complete the pass on the bottom, I think, as tight as they are.
I agree. One thing though, these drivers, they don't want to race side by side for too long. This track, this concrete, it'll eat the tires up really quickly. I think patience is kind of the name of the game here tonight, but at the same time though, Cody, it almost seems like you got to make moves early when you have restarts and you know, at some point fresh tires, when they will have fresh tires tonight.
Yeah, if you don't make the moves while you have the fresh tires, it'll definitely be harder as the tires wear out and you start sliding around a little bit more.
Wesley Riddle all over the back bumper of Barkley. And that would be for fifth if Riddle is able to make something happen. But just look at this lead. A second gap between Frimpong and Hernandez. And Hernandez is pulled away from Mann, who is currently under fire from Taylor Butcher Benjamin, who pulls back to the inside line. Just not able to hold it.
And be careful, they need to be careful, the leaders though, not to overuse their tires here. Pulling away. Whoever takes care of them might have the advantage at the end of the stage.
Couple drivers in the wall, out of turn 4. Everybody's still keeping it going straight. No harm, no foul. Just don't want to do that too many times. Smiles Monster will reach out and grab you. Hernandez actually running Frimpong down. See, the gap is closed. My question is Hernandez using up those tires? Hernandez, a 3-time series champ. We have a caution. And it's going to be the 87 of Zach Phillips. Gets loose off turn number 4, comes up. Oh, man. Gets into Jeff Wimmer.
Damage doesn't look too bad. Any further damage in these cars can make them drive like a bulldozer.
Yeah, doesn't look too bad. That 87. Very surprised. Driver from Adrian, Michigan. It's Lenawee County. Not too far from me, actually. Free pass, gonna be, looks like Mark Gonzalez So some drivers coming down pit road. Mark Frimpong, who had led every lap thus far, relinquishes the lead. Is actually going to be quite a ways back in the field now. Which, it's going to be turn B. Sartaj, man. Taylor Butcher Benjamin going to be lining up to his outside in second, as lights on the pace car are out. So the top 5 is Mann, Butcher Benjamin, Barkley, Riddle, and Otto. As stage 1 halfway. There are 169 laps to go here from Dover. They are coming through turns 3 and 4. Pace car will make its way back to pit road. Sartaj, man, gonna lead us into the restart zone, where he is on the loud pedal, and we're back to green. And some tire spin out of Barkley.
Oh.
No harm, no foul.
Looked like the 20 might have got some front end damage there. Charles Robeson.
Oh yeah. And we're back to under caution. As
Oh, they're wrecking after the yellow. They're in the front stretch.
die, and you're right. Larry Fairman. Take a look at what the yellow was for. Actually, oh, goodness. Some tight racing.
Yeah, this is probably one of those tracks where 3 wide might be a little tough too.
What happened on the front stretch? Rhea Ferris getting around. Oh, goodness. Made contact with, that was John Hopley.
There's a pretty hard hit in an inside wall there for Hopley.
Yeah, it was. So it brings us back under caution. Once again.
Interested to see if Charles Robeson stays out with that front end damage, or if he has to stay out for the stage points, I guess.
Does not come down pit road. Kind of surprised here. But maybe he thinks the car is handling fine. Or just wants to try to get the stage points. That is possible too. And then come down and fix it.
I mean, if he can hold the track position, you know, it might just be one of those things where you just have to deal with it.
$15-time winner here in the iSNF Cup Series. Field is 2 by 2. Charles Roberson lines up in P10. Sartaj Man, Justin Barkley, Chris Otto, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Eduardo Muniz Jr. rather. Top 5. So once again, coming off turn number 4, the pace car will make its way to the safety of pit road. Sartaj Man will lead us inside the Echo Park restart zone. And he's on the loud pedal. Back underway. Wrecking on the backstretch. Not a very good angle there, but it's 16 of Michael F. Littison. Let's see if the blimp camera has a better angle of what happened here. See Philip Manzo might have gotten a little tight in contact.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little tight. Got up into the car on the outside and came back across the 16 there.
I believe that was the 62 of Bossier. Had some contact with beforehand. Indeed, it was. Nothing Bossier's doing.
It's gonna be some terminal damage for Monzo, I think.
Oh yeah. That car is smoking. Does not look very good. Is that number 40, Philip Manzo? This pit road was open, but once again, a lot of drivers electing to stay out here. And I think if you've not come down pit road yet, I don't think you're pitting the rest of this stage.
And they've had enough yellows at this point that they can probably save enough, I would imagine. If they were doing a hard save under yellow.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think anybody's coming down pit road out of these top runners. And if you've pit already, I think you're not coming back down pit road at all, unless it is for more damage repair. We're at 22 laps to go until the stage end. It's going to be 20 to go when we restart. So lights on the pace car should be going out. Indeed they do. Sartaj Man and Justin Barkley once again lining up on the front row. Field's making their way down the back straightaway. It's going to be 160 laps remaining in the race when they go back green. Again, 20 to go in the stage. In stage number 1 here in the first state 200. Dover, Delaware. Dover Motor Speedway. Inside the Echo Park restart zone. Green flag's back out. Sartaj Man on a loud pedal. And I saw Roberson spin the tires a little bit in the background.
Another good restart for the leader there.
Yes, we're back under yellow. For something.
Don't see anything.
I don't either. Once again, I don't have anything on timing. Something may have happened with the 41 and 39, Fairman and Hopley. They're at pit road. No. What? Actually, that was... Yeah, I don't know. I am...
Might have been some debris out there or something.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I am really confused. But the lights on the pace car are out. It might have been an accidental caution. That's very possible. Short and yellow here.
Man took the outside this time.
Indeed he did. So it's going to be Sartaj Man on the outside. Chris Otto on the inside. It's row number 1. Barkley and Muniz Jr. Row 2. Taylor Butcher Benjamin lining up in 5th. This car is in. And we are back under green. Sartaj Man jumps out, gets a little bit of a lead over Otto. Otto actually trying to run man down. There's a little bit of side-by-side going on in the background. Barkley and Hendricks. Hendricks gets the position. See, Bowles trying to make some move. Bowles to the inside of... Well, at 43, Randall hits the wall. Actually gets Christian Delgado to go to the inside of Bowles. Oh, hard in the wall in the background. Eric Jorgensen. And there's a big wreck. iRacing is freaking out. And we are under yellow. Once again. Let's see what happened to Eric Jorgensen. looks like trying to get clear.
He just wasn't clear.
Slide job gone wrong. And I apologize about iRacing freaking out. I'm not exactly sure what is going on. I've not had this issue in a while. It's currently working on trying to figure that out while we are under yellow. And we'll see if that does anything. So we are about 10 laps away from the stage break, where a lot of these drivers will come down pit road, get for Dr. Feelgood's on their race cars. Sartaj Man still leading. And the lights on the pace car are out. Man, taking the inside this time.
Gotta change it up.
Yeah, tried different things. And go with the inside.
It seems like either line, the leader really has an advantage.
As long as you fire off good and don't spin the tires. I think that's the advantage Sartaj Man has, is doesn't really have to mash the gas down. Kind of roll into it, and with him being the leader, he can anticipate when to go. A lot better than everybody else. Because they're all waiting on Sartaj Man to make that move inside the restart zone. The base car is in. And they are once again going to come off turn number 4 and go into the Echo Park restart zone. Green flag's back out. We're back underway. There's 3 wide going on back here. They sorted out.
Not the best idea at this track.
No. It's James Bowles trying to
Smart
get clear of
decision.
Hendricks. Oh, Hendricks in the wall. And there's the spin to the back. I believe it was a 20. Charles Roberson, it is still green. Somehow, some way. And now the caution is thrown for Charles Roberson. That 20 just not having a night he wants to remember.
I think he might have had some help from Bishop there.
Yeah, we're going to rewind it. Try again. Oh, man. It looked like he just got so tight off the corner, did Roberson, which kind of slowed him down. Bishop, nowhere to go. Out of the back of him. Not sure Bishop really anticipated Roberson not having a ton of speed there on the exit of 2. This brings us under caution for the 9th time. And your entire top 10 has yet to come down pit road. I believe the first one.
You might see some people try to flip the stage here as well.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time to try to flip the stage.
Although with that, you worry about the fuel mileage a little bit.
Well, I mean, we hope that we don't continue to see a lot of cautions, but right now, kind of the trend is so many cautions, I think it's easy to save. Christian Delgado, the first one on 4 fresh tires. Well, I should say fresher tires. This has been 40 laps since Delgado's come down pit road and gotten any tires on his car. At least I assume so. It was a 13-second stop, which is perfect time for 4 fresh tires in these next-gen Cup cars. Not that big of a difference, and of course a lot of starts and restarts. Let's see if Delgado has anything else. Try to get himself into the top 10 before the stage ends. It's going to be a very short shootout to the end of the stage, and once again, Man and Otto, the front row. Muniz Jr. and Riddle make up row 2. And TBB hanging out fifth place. Still up here. Maybe he can do some. See Sartaj, man, with 3 previous starts. 1 top 5, 1 top 10. Looking for his first win. Doing a great job so far, staying out front. See, he's inside the restart zone, and we're back under green.
Another good restart for the leader.
How about Muniz getting clear of Otto? Otto takes a peek to the inside. So Chris Otto trying to make a pass on that 78, get back to second place. And he does, he clears it. Chris Otto running out of time. Trying to get back up to that 22, Sartaj man. Man, still holding on. There's a little bit of a gap. Otto, fastest car on track that last time by. See, almost 4 wide in the background. I'm not sure where that was to go look. But they make it. And the caution is out. And,
That'll be the stage.
That's stage. So Sartaj, man. Winner of stage number 1.
Delgado was able to get that stage point, 10th.
So it's Sartaj, man, Chris Otto, Eduardo Muniz Jr., Taylor Butcher Benjamin, James Bowles, Wesley Riddle, Danny Solo, Davey Hendricks, Justin Barkley, and Christian Delgado, the top 10. Spare road is open, and it's going to be busy.
It'll be interesting to see how all these people are able to come back up through traffic. The ones they're putting.
I am really confused as to why iRacing is freaking out while we're under yellow. The good news is it's only under yellow. The bad news is it's happening at all, and I really don't understand why. But a lot of drivers coming down pit road that time. Mark Gonzalez is going to take over the race lead. Been quite a while since Mark Gonzalez was down pit road, but this brings back Mark Frimpong up front. It looks like it's going to be Gonzalez, Corbin Lowe, Mark Frimpong, Michael Giberson, and Jeff Wimmer, the top 5. New faces up front. It's Sartosh Man, who just won the stage. Was able to come down pit road. Gonna restart in 9th, it looks like. So, some great track position for that 22. And gonna see if he can make his way back up towards the front. Going to be 137 laps to go here at the line when we go back green. Pace car is in. Mark Gonzalez going to lead us to the Echo Park restart zone. The green flag's back out. Here we go. Stage number 2 here at Dover. Mark Frimpong jumps up to 2nd place. And yeah, I don't even know what's going on. We've got a yellow,
Recommend the front stretch.
but I'm so lost right now. Joey Maines, the 48, I believe.
Looks like Rhea got into the right rear of Joey Maines there.
And we tried to take a look at the replay as far as what happened. But again, you know, I said the good news was everything was freaking out while we were under yellow. And then the moment I say that, everything freaks out under green. So please bear with me as I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. So entering turn 3 as the field is double file. Going to be 131 laps to go when we go back green. Pace car is making its way to the safety of pit road. And the green flag's back out. It's like Frimpong had some issues. As is iRacing. Mark Gonzalez still the race leader. Corbin Lowe in second. Lowe making a move on the inside.
Almost went too wide farther back. Somebody thought better of it.
We've got a car stopped on the apron in turn 1. Tried to get back onto the racing surface right in front of everybody. Backed up. Somehow we are still green. That is Slugger. Now is able to go. Sartaj Man making a move underneath Angel Hernandez. Gonzalez still the race leader. Ahead of Lowe.
Man, and Hernandez made some contact there, and Hernandez got pushed up into the wall a little bit.
We are still having severe technical difficulties, and I have no idea why. As they're going to wreck behind, I'm pretty sure.
Somebody got up into the wall, but I think they kept it going.
That is still green. So Gonzalez still leading. And I really apologize for what's going on. I have no idea. Mark Frimpong has gotten up to third. As all this is happening, we're going to take a quick break. And I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of this. Alright, and I hope that this has fixed everything. The good news is we have not missed any accidents. These guys still green. Currently, Corbin Lowe, the race leader, currently over Mark Frimpong, who is a little bit behind. Lowe is got actually a 2.5 second gap, some lap cars between himself and Frimpong. We are currently looking at 106 laps to go here in this race. Looks like 25 to go in the stage.
With them going green, I'm curious to see what the fuel situation is going to be.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Drivers not being able to save any fuel right now. With them driving hard. Turn some green flag laps. But with that being said, we're under caution.
Big wreck.
Let's see what happens. It's like sharp. Ooh. Got tagged just a little bit. And then Rhea Ferris hard into sharp. Jacob Treat involved, as well as Eric Jorgensen.
Well, I brought up fuel mileage, but we'll see what happens here.
I'm on board with Rhea Ferris. Oh, man.
Just nowhere to go.
No, not at all.
Yeah, this track's very similar to Bristol. When something happens in front of you, it's so hard to know where to go.
So Corbin Lowe still leading. Mark Frimpong in second. Angel Hernandez in third. Chris Otto fourth. And Christian Delgado in P5. Lights on the pace car are out. Back to 1 to green. Gonna be 101 laps to go when you go back green. Almost halfway in this race. Pace car gonna make its way to the safety of pit road. Inside the Echo Park restart zone. Corbin Lowe hits loud pedal. We're back under green. Not about. Mark Frimpong getting clear quickly for second place. They're going to have his sights set on low, but in the background, Otto and Hernandez racing hard.
They were 3 wide for a second in the back. Just single out or double out a little bit.
Chris Otto still right there with Angel Hernandez, but it is really tight, and they're under caution. Urias gets tagged. Tried saving it. Clipped the wall on the inside. So damage to the 47.
Almost got away with it. Just barely got that wall.
Some drivers coming up pit road, including race leader Corbin Lowe. That's going to be Angel Hernandez. Takes over as the race leader. So lights on the pace car are out. They are back to double file. Hernandez and Otto on the front row. Delgado and Solo make up row 2. So they are going to be inside the restart zone. The green flags are going to wave once again. We're back underway with Hernandez as the race leader. Otto to the inside of Hernandez. Chris Otto. He's looking for the race lead. Solo try to go up to the high side. And now Solo's going to make it 3 wide. Does not stay down there as Otto and Hernandez still side by side. Otto diving it to the inside.
That would have been a pretty risky move with this long to go in the race.
Otto gets clear of Hernandez. And Solo's going to get clear of Hernandez as well. Otto in the wall. So Danny Solo was right there, trying to capitalize, but was not able to do so. Hernandez, once again, right there, just trying to take a peek underneath Solo. And Delgado is going to get around, well, to the inside of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Drivers fanning out, trying to gain positions. So we are nearing the end of stage number 2. And they are 3 wide. They are sorting things out. And Sartaj Man gonna get around and clear of Delgado. Almost 3 wide with Delgado. Hendricks and Muniz.
Joey Main's got the wall a little bit.
Danny Solo closing in on Chris Otto.
I think he really wants to get to his outside here, not try to complete the pass on the inside.
Oh, hard into the wall is Solo. Hernandez with issues. What happened to Hernandez? Was 4th, all the way back to 9th now.
He got some help to get back there. Looks like the 22 might have gave him some help. But man.
So Otto still leading over Solo. They are approaching the end of stage number 2. And Sartaj Man in P4 right now. Started up front, led a ton of laps after staying out the entire distance of stage 1. Currently P4. Oh, we got a car hard in the wall. That was Larry Fairman, who's going a lap down.
Solo got some right front damage there.
And Solo catches the wall. Sartaj Man looks to make a move underneath Taylor Butcher Benjamin.
Yeah, I think Solo's got some pretty heavy right front damage.
Oh, we'll Taylor gets loose. across the line. These drivers still racing hard. The caution going to come out. And Chris Otto is going to win the stage. So stage 2 complete here from Dover. Some drivers.
I was kind of surprised that Solo was able to hold on to second there for the stage with all that damage.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably have to get some of that fixed, though, I would imagine.
That was some pretty heavy damage, so I agree with you. I believe that I have to get it fixed. So Taylor Butcher Benjamin going to take over as the race leader. This field is 2x2. We're getting ready to restart. And it'll start the third and final stage.
Solo got some of the damage fixed, but he still got some pretty heavy right front damage.
Something to keep an eye out for. South Solo is going to perform after that. Pace car is in. We're going green with 77 laps to go here from Dover. And the green flag is back out. We're back underway. Start of stage number 3. Sartaj Man makes a move to the inside of Taylor Butcher Benjamin for the race lead. Does not stay side by side as TBB able to hold him off. They are side by side for third. Urias Muniz Jr. Real tight racing. And Barkley looking to make a move as well. Corbin low. Trying to make a move to the inside of Barkley. Put Lowe into 5th if he's able to. Barkley doing a great job of that outside line. And a battle behind is Hendricks and Otto.
Just seems like it's really hard to complete a pass on the bottom.
Corbin Lowe gonna try to do it though. Driving in a little bit harder.
Yeah, it seems like you gotta try to drive it in a little bit deeper and maybe slide up in front of them.
Corbin Lowe finally gonna get clear of everybody. And Barkley actually caught the wall.
It's so easy to follow that car in front of you right into the wall.
Taylor Butcher Benjamin gonna go around across the nose of Sartaj Man. He saves it. Continues to go straight. We're gonna lose a ton of positions. Oh my goodness.
That's the second time I've seen that same move off the nose of the 22. Don't know if it's his fault or not, but he's taking no prisoners today.
Corbin Lowe gets up to 2nd place as well. And Taylor Butcher Benjamin falls to 5th. Might lose another one here to Chris Otto. Indeed, he does. And caution is out. Oh man. Angel Hernandez is 3 wide. Oh man.
Yeah, I keep saying that through odds, just it's so dangerous here. It's so easy. Everybody off the corner comes together.
So Angel Hernandez not coming off on the right end of that. Drivers coming down pit road, including Sartaj Man. So your race leader going to be Corbin Lowe once again, followed by Davey Hendricks, Joey Maines, James Bowles, and Christian Delgado. The top 5. The lights on the pace car are going to go out.
You know, it's possible some of the people who pitted here might be trying to stretch it to the end if we get enough yellows.
I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. That'd be a lot.
It would be, but I mean, enough yellows, it'll be tight.
So the lights on the pace car are out. So they are 2x2. Going into turn number 3. Pace car will once again make its way to the safety of pit road. It's Corbin Lowe, the control car. Inside the restart zone. Green flags back out.
Good launch for Lowe.
Mains loses a couple positions. Davey Hendricks staying close with Corbin Lowe. Actually, fast car on track that last time by was Davey Hendricks. Doing a great job staying right there with Lowe. Sartaj Band, first one on fresher tires. Currently behind Justin Barkley. Looks like man's staying patient. Taylor Butcher Benjamin getting around Eduardo Nunez Jr. Sure, no love lost between Sartaj Man and Taylor Butcher Benjamin. They're practically nose to tail.
Davey Hendricks looks like he's closing up on Corbin Lowe here.
Indeed he is. Ever so slightly. Sartaj Man to the outside of Barkley, though. Took those fresher tires to the outside, made them work. Taylor Butcher Benjamin gonna do the same. See, Roberson has had a couple of issues tonight. Currently P11 for that 20. Fighting back and hanging in there.
Looks like he got most or all of his damage fixed, climbing his way back up.
Slow hanging on to the position over Hendricks so far. About 3/10 of a gap between Lowe and Hendricks. 53, 52 laps to go. Still quite a while.
Lowe started in last. It's really impressive to be able to get up here to the lead.
That is pretty impressive. 2 starts, 1 top 10 for Lowe. Trying to claim the first victory.
It seems like it's been really hard to pass, so to go from last to first is pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Off turn number 4. 150 down, 50 to go. Corbin Lowe in the best position he possibly can be. Davey Hendricks, once again, quickest car on track that last time by, but it wasn't by much. 732 to a 723. Difference between first and second that last time by.
James Bowles, fourth then, 24, tried to knock the wall down the last time by.
This top 3 have really pulled away from everybody else. Really surprised to see Sartaj Man not really making any more progress. Right here, just in front of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Is there actually... get around Joey Maines, or at least attempt to. Sartaj Man was able to. Taylor Butcher Benjamin trying to do the same. And he does.
Seems like Delgado's starting to roll in the top 2 as well.
Wesley Riddle underneath James Bowles. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The top 3 are on an island of their own, ahead of everybody else. And then you just have a big group of cars all together. Sartaj Man up to 5th place. Again, one of the First one on the freshest tires. Hendricks once again reeling in low ever so slightly.
I think the main thing right now we're seeing too is that clean air really mattering.
It's helping big time for low. And Hendricks just fighting the dirty air, but also doing a great job at slowly but surely bringing him closer and closer to low. But the more he gets up there, the harder that dirty air is going to be for Hendricks. And obviously he's running the same line as low. Like, you physically can see that. You're not going to be able to pass somebody by running the same line as them. Last time by, actually kind of dropped back a tenth.
I think Delgado's starting to fall off them a little bit too.
I'm thinking these top three, all three of them, really pushing. Maybe thinking another caution might come out. That could very well be hurting their chances.
The 88 of Wesley Riddle here is catching, I think.
He is. He was fastest last time by, and I've kind of been watching the lap times as well. It appears that Riddle has been closing in more and more. So I think Riddle has done a better job at saving tires. Go ahead, Cody.
It'll be interesting to see what happens once he gets in the dirty air from the 12, if he keeps moving forward or if he stalls out a little bit.
I do agree. As we are approaching 38 to go, we got one driver in pit road. It is Justin Barkley, the number 19. So some drivers thinking we're going to have to pit for fuel.
A green flag stop here. You lose a lot of time. It's a risk.
And Barkley's just hoping that there is not a caution that's going to hurt his chances at getting a good finish. Barkley's actually ran up front all night long. So you mentioned it. It is a risk. Anything can happen, and these drivers know that.
This is probably also one of the toughest pit roads to get onto under green. With the old tires, you know, it's so easy to slide, and you do not want to hit the barrels.
Yeah, driver's going to have a tough time getting on pit road. Some just happened with low. Davey Hendricks is your race leader.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
Did Lowe just packet loss?
I think so.
Oh man. So this has put Davey Hendricks in the race lead now with 33 laps to go. He's now fighting some lap traffic. Delgado closing in though. See, that 12 is flying up to the 15. Delgado up to Hendricks. Look at Hendricks now. He's trying to make his way around lap traffic. Currently up to Eric Jorgensen. Couple more drivers in pit road.
There's going to be a lot of traffic in front of Davey Hendricks here.
30 to go.
So I believe everyone should have to pit.
I do believe everybody's going to have to pit. Especially Davey Hendricks. Been 52 laps. Since Sam, Delgado, Riddle. Come down pit road. Sartaj Band, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. It's been 39 laps for them. I still don't see them making it. However, at 22 is so far off of the leader. I imagine that Sartaj Band, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, they're saving. I just don't know if they can save enough.
That'd be tough. And fresh tires here. So with them saving, you might almost be able to make up the difference. Although it's probably close to 2 laps, so maybe not, just depending on when these guys pit. If they wait too long, then they might be able to, have the time to save, but it'd be really close.
So right now, Davey Hendricks still leading. Christian Delgado, Wesley Riddle, top 3. I'm right on board with Sartaj Man. Let's see if we hear him saving it all. Out of the throttle for a long period of time, but oh yeah, starting to coast way on the front straightaway.
So if you're one of these cars that definitely can't make it, the question is, do you want to pit and risk the yellow coming out, or do you want to give them time to save? Because if you wait too long to pit, even with the fresh tires, you're not gonna have time to catch them.
Exactly. We hear Taylor Butcher Benjamin out of throttle and actually using the clutch. That's something Sartaj Man is not doing. Justin Barkley, you're going to get around on the outside. Mark Gonzalez trying to do the same. So I don't think Gonzalez is saving it all.
So they pitted with what, about 65 to go. Had some yellow laps in there, but that's a long stretch. If it's 3-4 laps.
Yeah.
And that's if you're looking at the end of what the window would normally be, the estimated window.
That is such a big stretch. I'm not sold that they can do it. Riddle in pit road. 20 to go, by the way. And Davey Hendricks is in pit road, bringing his 15 machine to get service.
They'll go to following him in.
Sartaj Man going to be the race leader. And we'll have to keep an eye on that 22.
It'll be interesting to see how far they are, or how far behind they are when they come back out.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also, if these guys are going to have to pit, you know, Sartaj Man, Gonzalez, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. I'm still not sold they can make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Taylor Butcher Benjamin has gotten back around Gonzalez for second place. So even then, can Taylor Butcher Benjamin close in on Sartaj Man?
They're both trying to save. Racing's not going to be the best idea, but you also want to be the one in the lead.
Exactly. If a caution comes out, you know, I mean, first of all, what do you do? And second of all, Gonzalez is coming down pit road. He's on the same strategy as Sartaj Man, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. So many questions right now as to what's going to happen.
For this to work, they've had to been saving the whole time, I would imagine. It's the only way. It makes sense why there was such a big gap, I guess, from the front three. They were going hard.
I agree. And you know, at first I thought it was just that they were driving, you know, super aggressively to get up there. But, you know, looking back at it, they would have fallen off. These guys would have been able to catch them. So there's no way that, you know, these guys haven't been saving from the beginning. But I don't know. I just seriously, it's crazy to think that they can save this amount of fuel.
So, Davey Hendricks is about a second faster a lap. The lap down. So I just don't think that's enough. If they're saving enough to make it, I don't think that'll be enough.
I agree. There's no way Davey Hendricks is going to win the race if they're saving to make it, and they do make it. Davey will not be able to catch and pass in 10 laps and make that 9 as Sartaj Man coming across the line. Take 9 to go.
But if you're Davey Hendricks, you also want to at least get back to the lead lap, so if a yellow does come out.
It's quite the task to get back to the lead lap for Davey Hendricks as well. Sartaj Man entering 1. Davey Hendricks exiting 4. We got a caution!
Oh man, oh man. Well, that changes everything.
3 wide. That doesn't work. Yeah, apparently there's 2 cars with number 41 on it.
I think that wreck there might have been some old tires versus new tires as well. Which which is also part of the risk. This will be interesting to see whether they stay out. Only 11 cars in the lead lap. You would imagine they all pit.
And they do. So this race is coming to a close here pretty quickly. Right after this, we have another broadcast going on. It's going to be the ESR Grid Network Truck Series MC the Fool 150 at Nashville Superspeedway, which I see that link currently is also broadcasting this race as well. If you're looking for that one, I might have to make a new link. I'm not 100% sure. But literally that is going to start pretty much as soon as this one ends, where the stars of the Truck Series, including yourself, Cody, going to be racing.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Alright, let's see.
Sartaj, man, gonna hold the lead.
Did the 45 speed?
I think so. And it looks like it was a two-tire call as well.
Yeah, that's tough.
Double blow.
You might as well come back in for those other two. Which I would imagine would be the call here. I don't hate the two-tire call, but man, you can't speed on pit road.
No, I don't hate the
That's
two-tire
costly.
call either. As long as you know speed.
Yeah, that's a costly one.
It's going to be 4 laps to go when we go back green. Sartaj, man, the race leader.
I think it's going to be tough to beat that 22 on restarts.
I think so.
Man, Sean, over and over again, really good on restarts here. It seems like all the leaders really have been able to get a big jump.
So
Lead like an inside. If you can stay on his right rear, you might have a chance.
yeah, TBB has to get a great restart here. The space car is going to enter the safety of pit road. Sartaj, man, gonna head into the Echo Park restart zone. The green flag is waving.
Oh, it's a great launch.
Back on the way. Oh yeah, it is. We stay clean for 4 laps. Sartaj, man, hopes so.
Gonna be mirror driving a little bit here, I think. With the clean air now.
Oh, car's hitting the wall hard.
Everyone in the wall.
Everybody's still going straight. Sartaj, man, does not want another yellow. Taylor Butcher Benjamin doing a great job staying close to Sartaj, man. Is it going to be enough as they come to 2 laps to go here from Dover? Bussier on the back bumper of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. 3 wide in the background.
Oh.
Caution.
Oh man. if you're man, that's not what you wanted to see.
So we're going to see overtime. Take a look at what happened. Frimpong in the middle. A sandwich. A little bit of door banging. And you see just a big wreck happen. Is that the 20? Nope. Robertson got through. we are going to see overtime. It's going to be 3 attempts at a green-white checkered. And how it works is the leader takes the green. Oh, well, the leader will take the green when the leader takes the green. If we get a caution before the leader takes the white, then we'll try it again. Got 3 attempts to do so. But if the leader gets to the white flag and then they wreck, there will not be a caution. The next flag that ends the race is the checkered, just how iRacing rules work. And I assume lights on the pace car are going to go out this time by at the start-finish line, which means we're going to go side by side and get ready to turn them loose for hopefully the final time. Sartaj Man on the inside, Taylor Butcher Benjamin on the outside. Lobasier will restart in 3rd. Jeff Wimmer will start 4th. And Danny Solo will restart in 5th. Sartaj Man hoping for a great jump here. And to get to the white flag as quickly as possible. Pace car is in to the safety of pit road. Sartaj Man, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, your front row. Inside the restart zone, the green flag waves, and they're wrecking.
Oh, man. That's the wheel spin here. Will get you every time. It's unfortunate.
Taking a look at the replay there, just exactly what you said. A lot of wheel spin. Drivers try to go hard.
Oh man, Charles Robinson took a big hit from his teammate there. Looked like he was going to be okay. Still think it's just gonna be so hard to beat that 22 on a restart.
It really is. Unless Taylor can
Not,
time it
sorry.
right, you're all right.
It's not impossible, but tough. I mean, you have to get a good launch and hang on that right rear, getting in turn one. I think if you can hang on the outside, that's the preferred lane when you're side by side.
It's going to be tough, but it's possible. Lights are going to go out on pace car. We're going to try it again. Attempt number 2.
Seems like there's some cars up here with some damage. We'll see how that plays into this.
Drivers are going to have to watch for the wheel spin. Sartaj Man, Taylor Butcher Benjamin in the front row. Wimmer and Muniz Jr., row 2. Otto and Solo, row 3. Lucier and Chu, row 4. And Hernandez Mains, row 5. Pace car is in. We're going to try it again for a green, white checkered inside the restart zone. The green flag is waving. We're back underway.
It's a pretty good launch for both the front row.
Great restart by everybody. Some drivers hitting the wall off turn number 2. And caution. So once again, Sartaj Man could be the leader on the restart. Taylor Butcher Benjamin in second. Could be the final attempt at a green white checkered. And again, how this works: there is a caution before the white flag. That's it. The race will be over. But if the leader gets the white flag and then they wreck, they're going to stay green and take the checkered flag, rather. And at that time, the race will be over. So, again, if we go under yellow, whoever's in the lead will take the race win, and we assume it's going to be Sartaj Man if he gets another great restart. Taylor Butcher Benjamin right there has an opportunity. All it takes is just having a nose out front. This driver's 2x2. Pace car is in. Sartaj Man, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, the front row. Green flags back out. We're back underway for the final time. Wimmer and Taylor Butcher Benjamin side by side for second place. They're wrecking behind. Caution's going to come out. The race will be over. Sartaj Man is going to be your race winner here at Dover. Pace car is out on track. You need to let the pace car by, but Sartaj Man, he held them off for all 3 attempts at an overtime. And gets to claim his first win. It's coming off turn number 4. Checkered flag is waving. Sartaj Man, your race winner. And we watch Sartaj Man burn it down on the front straightaway. And we await drivers for interview. And we're going to go ahead and talk with our race winner, Sartaj Man. How's it going?
Going good.
You are the race winner here tonight at Dover. It was a race where you dominated a good portion of it. Walk us through how you got it done.
I mean, at the start, I was honestly having a little bit of trouble. It was just the dirty air here is crazy. I mean, just having to navigate through that was wild. Once you're in clean air, though, it's fine. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that there was a yellow there at the end. I was hoping that, you know, me and Taylor would have got 1-2 because we were both good on fuel. I mean, we got it done in green in the overtime, so it all works out.
Well, it's pretty impressive. I was watching you guys save, and quite frankly, I'm not even sure. I didn't think it was going to work. At what point did you realize it would work?
I'm sorry, you cut out.
At what point did you realize that it would work?
Honestly, whenever that caution came out, I knew that if I just saved from like that pit to the end, I would have been just barely good to the end. I think I was good by like a lap or like 2 laps, so all I had to do was save the whole time.
Sponsors, shout outs, who gets it done for you?
Yeah, who gets it done? I mean, Team Penske Racing, and I'd also like to thank Mark Frempong and Eduardo for being in that race with me. They were good help.
All right, well, congrats on the win, and we'll see you next time out.
Thank you.
That was your race winner, Sartaj Man. Unfortunately, I've got to go because I've got another broadcast that starts in now. So next week, we'll see if we can talk to our second and third place finishers before the race goes live. But congrats to Solo and Otto as well for getting a podium. And if you want to see more action at Asheville Superspeedway, tune in right here, JCTV, here in just a minute, as I'm going to have to hop over. And Olivia Hayward's going to be in the booth with me for that one. So thank you guys for joining, and see you here in a minute.